Hi, Ricky.
Hello, mate.
Hi, mate. It's Michael Purse calling from Adelaide.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Great. Fantastic to have you in Australia, my friend.
It's nice to be here, thank you.
And I know it's been a long time since you were here with the Almighty, but do you have fond memories back from that visit?
Oh, man, yes, very, very special indeed. You know, we had a great time with the Jets and, very happy days back then, so obviously delighted to get back.
Fantastic. Hopefully there's some familiar faces in the crowd, maybe a bit more old and wrinkled now, hey?
Yeah, well, we're all a bit more old and wrinkled, you know, there's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately.
It's so nice for you to be here as part of Lizzie, mate. As I'm sure you know, Australia has such a love for Lizzie, and for you to be coming as part of that is also very special, and what you're doing is keeping the legacy alive and keeping those special songs alive, and that's very important, mate.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that.
But also what you've done with Black Star Riders is not only I know a lot of, and I guess a lot of people will be saying this to you. I certainly hope so, that the respect that you're getting from people from creating new music under a different name but still keeping the legacy of Lizzie alive is a wonderful thing to be doing, mate.
I think it is, and I think it's the best of both worlds for everybody. I mean, obviously, a lot of people, including ourselves, were not comfortable going ahead putting out new music under the Thin Lizzy moniker, and with Black Star Riders, we can continue to play the Lizzie stuff live, and we can continue to make and record new music, which is musicians is every musician's right and dream to do that. You know, that's what we all want to do. We want to create and make more art and tour and write and. I think with Thin Lizzy we were uncomfortable doing that just because it had been 30 years since the last record. It's been, almost 25 years since Phil passed, and it was just, I think it was a little bit of a step too far for some of the fans, and we had a lot of empathy with that. And now because of Black Star Riders, it seems to be the best for everybody, and people seem to be a lot happier with it, which makes us happy.
Has it been fun for you? Because I've certainly noticed, what I've heard or seen on footage of you with Lizzie bringing the acoustic guitar element into the band on stage. You've brought another element into Lizzie, but has that been fun to take that into original material and take the music somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't changed it too much. I'm really playing it, I'm only really playing acoustic on songs that actually had acoustic on the studio recordings. We like to try and keep to the originals as closely as we can, and I think we do that pretty much. Those songs are so great, and they're such works of genius that we don't want to change them. We want to play them the way we all know and love them, the way everybody remembers them and knows and loves them. So, I mean, acoustic will get used on Whiskey, which has got acoustic on it. If we do Wild One, it'll be on there. And actually, there's acoustic on Black Rose. So that's where it's brought in. There was talk when we put it together. I mean, I can play a bit of bass, but Phil was just a great bass player and a great singer, and I decided I wanted to concentrate on the singing, and then we've obviously got Marco Mendoza, who's just a phenomenal bass player, killing it every night. So I think we've got all the similarities. We're playing the songs, like I said, the way we all know and love them, but I think there's a little bit of new identity in there with myself bringing the acoustic in, playing a bit of extra guitar, that kind of thing. Gives a little bit of a different slant, Absolutely. And from what I've heard of the new album, mate, it really, as you alluded to with Marco, you have got a band of unbelievably fantastic musicians, Darren and Scott, and you're all just phenomenal musicians. To hear you guys play new material is so exciting for us as well. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Darren's not with us in Black Star Riders. It's just myself, Scott, Marco, Damon, and Jimmy DeGrasso on drums. Brian and Darren are doing Black Star Riders. But, I mean, all those guys, I mean, Marco, as I've already talked about, Scott, legend, Damon Johnson, phenomenal guitar player. We've got Jimmy DeGrasso coming in on drums. He's played with everybody from YNT to Megadeth to Ministry. So, very, very special people, very, very talented. And, the album, just, in my opinion, sounds great,
And one tune that I've really heard more than any is a tune called "Bound for Glory," and that's fantastic, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's going to be the first single off the album, and we're very excited about that. And the album's called "All Hell Breaks Loose." So we can't wait to get it out there and get on the road.
So I'm guessing big plans around Europe and the States, but will we see the band Black Star Riders come back to Australia? Fingers crossed.
I'd love to, absolutely love to. Hopefully we will. We'll get that worked out, and try stopping us. We'd love to get back down here.
Fantastic. So you played Melbourne last night, is that right?
We did indeed, yeah, it was fantastic.
That was good, fantastic. And I guess it's special not for for you to remember the Australian audiences too, but Scott and Darren were here when Lizzie did their first big national tour in 1980, and it really is special to have those guys back again.
Absolutely, it was just, those guys were talking about that today and saying, it's been over 30 years since they were here, and how great it is to get back. And it's exciting, which it's a great bill to be part of with Kiss and Motley Crue, and we're all having a blast, and the shows have been really, really something else. So happy days all around.
That's a pretty awesome triple bill, mate. It doesn't get better than that.
No, it's a great honour to be part of it as well. It really is. And
it's a great pleasure to have you back in Australia, Ricky, and to have the lads from Lizzie, and we're certainly very excited to have Black Star Riders here, maybe sooner rather than later. It's been great to say hello, mate.
Cheers, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Take care. Have a great gig in Sydney.
Appreciate it, brother. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.